So, I'm a drummer, and this is the one, Narwhal from punishinggrayraven, one of the most requested songs on my channel ever. And we're finally listening to it. Now, recently I took the dive down the PGR soundtrack rabbit hole, and I've enjoyed every second of it. We're gonna listen to Narwhal. Everyone says that this is the magnum opus of the game. I'm super excited to check it out. I'm like actually super excited. So let's just jump straight to it. Now, before we start, I do just want to say something that PGR does with these soundtrack videos is they put up these cool visuals on screen, and they're just something kind of neat to look at, and they add to the vibe, help give you a little sense of context for the song. So for like someone like me who's never played the game and has no clue what's going on, it's not overly distracting like a full-blown character trailer or anything like that. It's just nice to look at. So PGR team, thank you guys for putting this together. I'm sure that this draws in a ton of new players, and it honestly makes me want to play the game myself. Very atmospheric. Is this a boss fight? Ooh. Ooh. Run it back. Yeah, give us some more. I ask if this is a boss fight because a lot of boss fights... Ooh, okay, we're getting more piano. I need to listen. I got to pause for a second. Anyways, a lot of boss fights, they'll start out very like open and atmospheric. Again, we're talking about video game composition. So they do that intentionally. They pace the song. Sometimes they do songs shorter or longer. And the structure of the song, when we have a boss fight, a lot of times it's open at the beginning to leave room for dialogue. You know, everyone has like their anime moment, their unnecessary 2-minute long monologue as they talk about world domination or whatever. And then, you know, it gets freaking crazy in the middle when you're doing the fight. And then usually at the end, we're going to have a fall off at the end of a boss fight. Again, room for more dialogue, more storytelling, world building around those characters. I'm going to assume this is a boss fight. I could be dead wrong. I need to hear this piano. The way they're getting in those left-hand hits on the lower notes, just every once in a while, harmonizing. I'm not a pianist. I'm sure there's like a proper term for that. But that is nice. And it adds a lot of emotional brevity. Oh, here it comes. So from a composition standpoint, we still have no proper percussion in the song, right? It's been open, atmospheric synthesizers, these cool vocals coming in, kind of lifting things up, giving us a bit of a melody to get stuck in our heads. Then we have the piano, which piano is technically a percussion instrument. So what we're getting there, some simple hits from the piano, just filling the gaps of the atmosphere being created by the synthesizers and the vocals right there. But here, all of a sudden we've got what you can do. You can literally count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got eighth notes. That's called eighth notes. Within a measure, you're getting 8 different independent notes of sound. And typically on a drum set, you would hear that on the hi-hat. So like a but here they're using synthesizer, and they're giving us a little run, a little bit of its own little melody here, and I love it when composers do this. It's giving us some structure. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm starting to get the feeling that like this is the PGR vibe, this kind of music here, right? Boom. Okay. I love it when they do. All right, we got 4 on the floor kick drum. I talked about this in the, I think it was the Lamia video. By the way, if you haven't watched that, check it out. When they start with 4 on the floor kick drum, that gives the song, all of a sudden you're bobbing your head, right? Everybody bobs their head to 4 on the floor kick drum. That's literally 1, 2, 3, 4. Doom, 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 doom. Everybody bobs their head to that. You can't not bob your head to it. And what it does is it opens up the song, to give you a little bit of that rhythmic backbone, but still let everything else kind of breathe a little bit. And what they'll do is they'll start with that, and then they'll build into it. So all of a sudden we get like one or maybe two measures of just 4 on the floor. Then all of a sudden we got the snare coming in. Maybe we'll get some hi-hats in Lamia. I don't believe we ever got hi-hats. We just had the 4 on the floor and then the snare drum. So let's hear what approach they take to build out that 4 on the floor beat there. Because they didn't waste much time going straight into the snare hits as well. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nasty toothy scent snare right here. Ready? And now you've got more structure. The rest of the instrumentation hasn't changed. At least I don't think it did. So right here, we're going to have another change. What do we get? Dropped it back down. Heavy on the synth right now. The synth is singing right now. That's leading the song. Another change, what do we get? Back to the snare, okay. Ooh, and the vocals coming in now. Oh, did you hear that? The note change. You hear that? There it is. There's the dance hi-hat. All right, they brought it in for this section of the song. Let's listen to that transition again. You almost know it's coming, but sometimes, like in Lamia, they never brought in the hi-hat, but here they do. And now you have to bob your head. If you can resist bobbing your head to 4 on the floor kick, you cannot resist when they add in that dance hi-hat. Yeah. Yeah. The piano's back, right? Are we dropping all the way down here? That's the question. I say yes. I was right. Let's go. Now, if my knowledge and history with video game composition is correct, shit's about to get crazy. That piano's still there. That same line on the piano. That's been there the whole time. Beautiful. I'm thinking a build-up? Yeah. This is an interesting approach to the build-up. So this is very, very like electronic, very EDM, very dance, trance. A lot of times with the build-up, I think it's overused. So it's really refreshing to hear them not take that approach. I bet we hear it at least a little bit. A lot of times you hear that snare build, that right? Everybody's heard that. It's overused. I'm not saying that we're not going to hear it in this song, but for them to not start with that, but make it apparent that they are doing a build by bringing in the synthesizer again. We talked about the synthesizer hitting those 8th notes. Let's hear. Is this 8th notes again? All right, so it's not exactly 8th notes, but they got a pattern to it. That's giving you motion. That's giving you movement. Add something else to build here. The hi-hat and the synthesized bass line. The synthesized bass line, it sounds like it's syncopated with the dance hats just a little bit. Is that right? Yeah, it is. And we're either going to get another drop or it's going to go crazy. It could build more. Building more. There's the snare. There's the snare. They're bringing it in for probably just one measure here, and then I think it's probably time. Yeah. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Hear that synthesizer! The vocals! 4 on the floor. Give us that dance hat. I want that dance hat back. There it is! Yes! Damn! I'm getting red in the face. I don't know if it's gonna show on camera. Vocals back. Yes. Everything's there. That piano, oh, that piano line is back, but it's doubling down. You're getting double the hits on the piano. It's still following that same melody it's been playing the whole time, but we're getting extra hits on it. Just like an extra hit to walk it up, an extra hit to walk it down. Can you hear that? Listen with headphones if you can. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that synth. They're bringing the synth in heavy again. Oh, yeah. Synthesizer. Toothy, nasty, dirty. I want that synth to smack me. This is a fantastic example of walking the song down. And they've done that in every PGR song I've listened to so far. We're gonna get another drop off here. Yeah. They walk the song down perfectly. That's crazy! I had to hear this part again. You gotta experience the peak of the song to appreciate the walk down. And we're gonna talk about the walk down, but right now we're just gonna have fun. Because this is crazy. We're all freaking vibing right now. Put me in the club with this on. Vocals. Piano gets busier as soon as the vocals come in. What a brilliant composition. Good Lord. Halo Week? Is that the composer, Halo Week? I've started noticing some of the names. They're like adding names to the video title. I think that's the composer, right? This kicks ass. They're gonna walk it down. Everything falls out except for the bass line, the synth, and the kick drum. Oh, never mind. We've still got the snare there. Synth is there. The bass line is there. And I think after this, they drop more out. I think they take the snare out. We still got that 4 on the floor kick, right? Yeah. Drop it down. You basically just got that bass line, a little dancing, and then we do have like one final build up for the last drop with the vocals right here, right? Wow. Wow. All right, gamers, you were right. That was the one. Narwhal from punishinggrayraven. What a trip. Holy moly. Man, I don't have time to pick up another video game. But PGR music's made me want to pick up punishinggrayraven. I'm not even going to lie. I hope you guys enjoyed that video as much as I did. I still want suggestions. I know that a lot of people think this is like the peak of PGR music. I personally find I disagree. Like, the most popular song is rarely my personal favorite, and I want to find my favorite song from PGR. Leave comments, let me know, hit me up on Twitter, join the Discord server, drop your recommendations anywhere that you want to. I always check them all, and I hope to see you in the next video. Love the games, love yourself, and I love you. Bye!